Yo, 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 what up, world? What up, fight fam? It's your boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV coming at you with some news you can use. And Happy New Year from everybody, and Happy New Year to the LDBC and from the LDBC. Man, what's up, everybody? You know what I'm saying? Another boxing conversation and New Year's edition. We're going to end the year off on some good boxing conversation and hopefully start the year off with some good boxing news. Starting off with some of these fights, I hope we have, and I hope nobody pull out. You know what I'm saying? What's up, odd fella?
And what's good? Greetings from the north side. Salute
What's
to the
good?
panel. LDBC. That's what it is. Happy New Year's to everyone.
Already, man. What's up with it? KQ, KC. KQ, KC to you.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I was on mute. Yeah. How y'all doing, brother? I'm doing okay.
Already. What's up with it? CB Sports TV.
What's good with it? Stay ready. Salute to the panel. Happy New Year to everybody. Everybody be safe. You know, you see a damn pool, you go the opposite way from that damn pool.
Right on, right on. What's up with it? Ack-Reacher.
What's good, Mac, man? What's going on? What's going on, brother? And Happy New Year to everybody in the panel. And Happy New Year to you all, the viewers out there.
Right on. What's up with the Fool of Sports?
Chilling, man, and take care mode. What's up with y'all?
Man.
Chilling, man. What you doing?
Trying to make it in.
To you, brother.
Yeah,
same to you, man.
What's up with it? Abel Mahari in the building. LT Green in the building. Legendary Top Cat. What's good, my brother? All right, Abel, I got you. Brangulus, what's good? Hey, Shakita. Mark Blake, what's good? Man, we got a few people in the chat, man. Y'all go ahead and smash that like button. But yeah, man, there's everything that's going on and then happened in the past boxing. I wanna get everybody's. I know me and KQKC and CB Sports talking about, you know, on the Smoke City Mobcast, the fight of the year, the ass whooping of the year, and you know what I'm saying, rounds of the year. But I want to go ahead and rerun that with everybody on the panel, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So my first question, and starting off, and I'm gonna ask the odd fella because I didn't get to hear who his fight of the year. He always come out of left field with a good one, so I'm gonna ask him first.
I'm gonna say,
yeah, who was your fight of the year?
Yeah, I'm gonna say my fight of the year was actually easily. It's an easy decision for me, and I'm gonna have to say Alexander Usyk, just for the fact that he was able to unify and become the undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world, and at that was able to defend his championship, his cruiserweight status.
No, I didn't say fighter of the year. I said fight of the year.
Oh, my bad. The fight of the year. Yeah, that's there was a lot of good fights. I wouldn't say there was a great fight. That was just from top to bottom. I can remember there was just action packed. But one of the standout fights for me, definitely, I would have to say, is that Luis Ortiz against Wilder was a very, you know what I mean, to me, from top to bottom, pound for pound, that was the fight of the year to me.
Okay, what you got, Fuller?
So I just it was really hard for me to decide the fight of the year, but I'm gonna have to say the Laura Hurd fight because we saw a dimension of Laura that many people weren't used to, and he stood toe to toe, you know, and I really appreciate that, showing that he had guts, you know, showing that he had heart, basically.
Yeah.
Another dimension, that he wasn't one-dimensional fighter. So based off of that, I'm gonna have to say that was my fight of the year, man, because it showed that he was a warrior, you know.
Already. What about you, CB?
Man, my fight of the year, I got to agree with the brother of the eye fella, Wilder versus Ortiz. The ebb and flow of the chess match, the first 4 rounds. Then you have Wilder catching Ortiz at the end of the 5th, but not able to finish him because of the bell. Then being aggressive and then getting caught, and being in trouble in that 7th round. I mean, that 7th round, I'm like, what I'm saying? My wife was like, you gonna get his ass whooped, you don't keep doing this and that. I'm like, no, I said, the champ got this, baby. You know what I'm saying? I never lost the faith, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going at it. Going out, I told my wife, I said, he made that 7th round. I said, he gonna finish. I said, he gonna finish with you. I said, trust me, he's a champion. He gonna finish him, And then in that 10th round, when he dropped him again, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, then he finally finished him off with that uppercut. That right there, that fight right there, took so much, so much out of me personally, just like watching that fight with the emotion, because I ran so hard with Wilder. So that's definitely hands down to me the fight of the year, hands down.
All right. Let me add on that too as well, because I messed up the question earlier on by talking about the fighter of the year. But once again, that was the fight of the year for me as well. But to further my point, that brought my family together. You know what I mean? Me and my sons and whatnot watching that fight. And actually, when I was watching that fight and when Luis Ortiz got knocked down, I jumped up and screamed and whatnot and was jumping up, and my youngest son woke up out of his sleep. You know what I mean? And he came up and he was wondering what was going on. And he saw me shouting at the TV, going, what, and stuff like that. So he been doing that ever since. Every time he see something kind of halfway exciting, he be like, "Daddy, what?" So you know what I mean. That was something that Wilder Ortiz made a memory for my family. So I have to give it up to that fight. You know what I mean? As the fight of the year.
Already. 503 line in the building. What's good with it, my brother? I see you, but I don't hear you.
I think you're on mute.
He might be. What's well? I'm. I see you. Well, KQKC, what's your fight of the year?
Well, I have to ride with my boy Wilder and Fury. That fight was so exciting to me. I was at a fight party. We all was going, wow. Well, yeah, Tyson Fury outboxed Wilder, while Wilder was diverted from the game plan. We all know that. But he carried that power from round 1 all the way to round 12. And he hit him and knocked him out on his back. We're talking about a 212-pound man knocked out a 6'9", damn near 300-pound man. And he got up. Then he tagged Wilder. So Wilder, he couldn't finish them all. So he got a live body right in front of you. And he could have, either one of them, he could have been over with. One of them old would have went. Trust me. That was the exciting part about it. Then when he came up with a draw, oh man. Now, the suspense is more from round 2. I mean, the draw. The rematch. It was just so exciting, man. I mean, both guys had something to fight for. Everybody said Wilder can't fight. He didn't fight the big fights, but then he had to show them. Then he talked about Fury. Fury went through all the issues that he went through, the mental, the drugs, everything, losing weight, this and that. And he came in there and boxed his ass off. I had to take my hat off to him. I'm sorry. And he did what he could, And Deontay Wilder, that's why Mark Brillon was so pissed, because he did not do what he's supposed to do. If he would have went to the body, about round 4 or 5, girl, he wouldn't have been out of there. I think so. If he would have, stopped, stuck to the game plan. But I just can't wait for the rematch, man. Just can't. If it's a rematch. So what I hear that he might be having trouble with his cranium or something with that punch. So I don't know. So need to find out more about it. But yeah, that's who my fight of the year.
Already. Ack-Reacher, who your fighter of the year?
The fight of the year for me personally, I actually forgot all about this fight at first. If I had to say a 1A, 1B, but I gotta go with one. I gotta give it to that Maurice Hook and Alex Acedo. That actually is true. I forgot about that one. Big Kurt actually did resonate that fight in my mind. I told you I would forget one KQKC
Yeah.
because so many good fights. So I have
Yeah.
to say that's 1A for me because I just like how Maurice Hooker came back and I was actually at a fight party. I don't really go to fight parties, but I was at one when that fight went down and there was a couple Mexican brothers there and they thought it was over. Maurice Hooker was done. But how Maurice Hooker came back, you talk about full berserker. That's full berserker. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give that. I ain't gonna fight you. If you don't think that was a good fight, you don't got a soul. You don't got a soul. And I ain't gonna fight. I gotta give it. Maurice Hooker, Alex Acedo 1A, and then I'll say it's Landy Lauder and Jared Hurd 1B.
Yeah.
Right on. Abel Mahari in the building. What's going down? Who's your fighter of the year, my brother?
What's going on? Stay ready. My fight of the year is actually Wilder versus Fury. It was actually my first pay-per-view that I actually ever bought, and I really invested in watching that fight unfold. To me, if Wilder would have just stuck to the game plan and would have gone to the body, it would have made the fight a little bit more easier for him. But because that Fury was so awkward, it kind of gave Wilder a lot of trouble. But what I really learned from Wilder and Fury is that Wilder keeps his punches, he keeps his power through the whole fight. So at any given point in time, it's going to come out of nowhere and it will put you to sleep. And in the 12th round, when I saw him knocking down Fury, I literally dropped the phone and just said, what the hell? Just in shock. I thought he was dead. I thought the fight was over. And then he got up and I'm like, how did this dude get up? You know what I mean? It was just one of the most craziest brands I've ever seen in all the boxing matches I've watched. And I don't watch many boxing matches other than historical ones, but yeah. But to me, if you ask me what round of the year would be, I'd go with the 12th round between Wilder and Fury. But overall, the fight of the year for me is Wilder versus Fury, undisputed.
Right on. 503 line, you in the building? You on it? you just gonna sit there today? Cause you smile. He see me because I see him smiling. You on mute? You can't unmute the phone. You might have to turn it back off and turn it back on. You gonna have to go. We can't hear you. He talking. Can't hear you.
Well, we know who Father of the Year is for 2018.
That's one hand for the Houston Hornets. But y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all.
Okay.
Y'all know who mine is. I'm gonna say it again. It's still Lauren Hurd to me. That is the fight of the year to me because that was a man. As far as boxing, and if you wanted a slugfest or man, you got that in a whole 12-round fight. I'm talking about from round 1 to 12. And the only reason that fight was decided the way it was because of a simple knockdown in the 12th round. If it wasn't for that knockdown, it could have went a whole way another way. Huh?
Did you ever think Laura could fight like that?
I thought Laura could. I didn't think Hurd could.
Okay.
I didn't think Hurd could handle somebody like Laura. And Hurd showed me so much in that fight alone that I had to. At first, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I was not a Hurd believer. I was not. I thought dude was sloppy. I thought that he had no business in the ring. I'm over here trying to figure out how the hell he got a belt. But just looking at him in that fight, I had to go hands down. Dude is good. His defense is his chin is his defense. Whether I like it or not, that's his defense, and it works because he can take punches. But while you throwing those punches, he's throwing uppercuts, hooks. He got this ugly uppercut that he hit Laura with 6 times in the 10th round, bro. 6 straight. I'm talking back to back to back, and connected with every single one of them. And I'm sitting there just looking at that like, God. But it was just from start to finish, that fight was immaculate. Oh, yeah. I loved it.
You know, you can hear me, Matt?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, cool. All right. Go ahead, my bad.
Man, who your fight of the year, man? Your fight of the year.
Oh man, that's easy, bro. You know, Bomb Squad versus the Gypsy King, man. You know what I'm saying?
You want these? I can't
shit, baby, go. That was like the most exciting fight I ever seen, probably of my era. You know what I'm saying? Because I was born in '92, so I didn't really get to see like Tyson and Lewis and all the great heavyweights and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? It was like it was a great fight, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I was at my mom fight party. You know what I'm saying? KK, be quiet.
92. Wow, man.
Excuse me, man. My bad, y'all. My bad. You got these kids in the background, but like I was saying though, man, you know, it was a good fight, and then you know the fight party. Like when we seen old boy get dropped in that 12th round, we just went crazy, bro. Like, you know, I'll never forget that, man. Like the whole house went crazy, man. And when Fury did what he did, you know what I'm saying, for him to get up from that, man, like that was just immaculate to me. You know what I'm saying? So that was my fight of the year. Even though it's a neck and neck thing, him and Ortiz, man. Him and Ortiz went to war, man. But that him and Fury, bro, it was just the meaning of that fight was just bigger to me, man. And what them dudes did in the ring, it was just crazy, man. And, you know, when you got like a mixed crowd of 20-year-old, 40-year-old, 50-year-old people going crazy at one time, that's how you know you got something. You know what I'm saying? That was my fight of the year, though, bro.
I'm taking nothing away from it. I love that fight too. I love every fight that everybody said today was a great fight, and we can keep naming good fights because you can just for honorable mentions. The second Triple G Canelo fight you can throw in there, whether y'all like it or not. Y'all can throw that in there. What's up with the scrapbook? Salute to you, my brother. You can throw that fight in there. You can throw Leo Santa Cruz and Abner Mares, because from round 1 to 12, that was a hell of a fight. Oh, yeah. What's another?
Her versus Laura.
No, that's my fight of the year. That's my fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's a good fight. I'm not taking nothing away from that one at all. That was a hell of a fight, man. Hell, so we got that one out the way. What is y'all knockout of the year? I know the majority of y'all probably gonna say Wilder and Ortiz, but I want to see if anybody gonna say something different. So 503, who your knockout of the year?
Oh wow, that's a good one.
Wait, that's a good one, man. Come back to me. Come back to me.
Ack-Reacher, who your knockout of the year?
Teofimo, man. New York, we in here.
You just gonna steal mine like that. But that's good. I already knew that's what you were gonna say.
Hands down. If y'all ain't never think I ain't rep for New York, I gotta give it to my boy on that one. Knocked him out cold.
All 3 of his knockouts was knockout of the year candidates. Yeah, this year.
Shoot, he making me about to do more strength training. Shoot, when I get in the game, like he knock him out.
Hey, just don't go to snack.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good off of them boys.
Abel Mahari, who your knockout of the year, man?
Come back to me a second, though. I got to think about it.
All right. KQKC, who your knockout of the year?
Man, you know, I know I'm sounding like a fanboy, but
man, Wilder and Ortiz, right?
No.
What?
It's Wilder and Arthur and Spilker.
That wasn't this year.
That wasn't this year?
No, that wasn't this year.
Okay.
Wilder only fight Ortiz and Fury this year.
Right.
He fought Spilker in 2016.
Yeah.
No, that was 16.
Yep.
Yeah, because that's when Tyson Fury got in the ring.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
so
the fight Tyson got in the ring with.
what I'm thinking about. Okay, then. Okay, I got another one then. And not Ortiz either. Okay. But this is gonna be with Earl Spence. And
Okay.
and the best knockout to me was with Cal Brook. Well,
That
this
was last year.
that was last year, right?
Yeah, his fight this year, he knocked out Ocampo with a body blow.
Right. I know he had knocked Ocampo out the first round.
Yeah,
Body.
he beat the hell out of Lamont Peterson, and they
Right.
threw in the towel.
Right. So I'm going to have to go ahead and say, man, it's just so hard to remember all these fights. I'm going to just say Ortiz and Wilder.
Okay. Yeah.
Wilder, he went to the ring, to the corner, after he got rocked like 3 times from Ortiz, and the bell saved him basically. And let me make this point.
Right.
I had got a lot of comments from the UK people saying, well, the referee and the doctors say Wilder, but it is a law in New York that if you take a lot of punishment in the previous round, that next round you have to see the corner doctor.
I hate that rule. You're right about that.
Right.
No, you know why they did that, right? Because a fighter died in the ring, and then they had the New York State Athletic Commission to cough up $25 million. So they ain't doing that no more.
Dooku Kim.
Oh, I never knew that. Wow.
This fighter got died because he was never getting checked or nothing like that. He died after the fight. You know what I'm saying? He had real bad swelling on the brain, and his family found it.
Who are you talking about, CB?
You're talking about Dooku Kim.
Yeah, I think that's his name because he was taking so much punishment and they never examined him.
Go back and watch Boom Boom Man City and Dooku Kim because Boom Boom really beat the hell out of him and dude died on the way to the hospital.
Wow.
Yeah, because he had severe swelling on the brain. Yeah. And his family, you know what I'm saying, sued the New York State Athletic Commission that they were negligible, that they didn't protect him or nothing like that. And they won $25 million.
Wow. So Wilder shook them cobwebs off, man, and that's the fastest I ever seen anybody shake off a beating, getting hit flush like that. Sometimes you go back out there, you still wobbly, you still ain't got your, faculties, even when Wilder got rocked by Fury, his eyes took a left, then he got right back straight. He hit him flush. He could take a punch, Wilder. And it might hurt him about a minute, and that's it. He might back at it. But no, not people knockout though. But a lot of people in the UK, they just didn't understand that. They didn't believe that was the law. I didn't say every state. I just said in New York, Barclay. So. Yeah, that's a good point, CB. I didn't know that.
Hey, Fulu. Hey, tell Fulu to go on mute, bro. I'll leave you back in the back.
No, hey, Fuel. Matter of fact, before I tell you to go on mute, who your knockout of the year, and then go on mute.
All right, I know it's a bum bash, but I know
he got knocked out.
I'm being African biased, but F.A. Ajagba had one against this guy named Del Long, and that guy's legs literally did a seizure, and he flatlined, basically. It looked like that guy got tased when he hit the canvas. It was a pretty cold. The way he set it up was kind of cold. He kind of like clipped him with an uppercut, and then he hit him with like a cold 1-2. And then
sorry, fellas. I'm sorry. I had to jump off real quick. I had to take a personal call, but I ain't mean to go ahead. I'm just letting you know.
It's all good.
And the guy, he just kind of like, it looked like basically he told God hi, basically, with that knockout. And I'm like, and it didn't even sound hard. That's the thing. It didn't sound like it hit him hard. It just sounded like it just clipped him. And, when I saw that, the crazy thing is I was watching the fight and I turned my head. And once I turned my head, the guy was on the canvas already. Then when I saw the replay, I'm like, oh crap! That guy got all the vibranium in his cranium. Yeah.
Right.
That rhymed too. You like that, huh?
All right, fella, you over there in the cut. Who your knockout of the year?
In 2017, I would have to say it was Wilder against Stavern. So in 2018, going off of those credentials, because the Wilder Stavern knockout was it wasn't so much the knockout, it was like a meme. Wilder made Stavern into a meme. So what knockout this year was meme worthy? And I give that to Alexander Usyk against Bellew. Usyk turned Bellew into a meme with that Air Bellew meme right there, and I think that was the best knockout of the year, in my opinion.
That was a good one. CB, who you got?
Hell, I was gonna say Usyk, you know what I'm saying, versus Bellew, because of the simple fact of how Eddie Hearn tried to, you know, hold that fuck boy Usyk up when he was on. Bellew up, you know, when he slouched down, because Tony Bellew, his bitch ass always ran his mouth, water this, water that, but you won't step in the ring with him. He's a hoe, and I'm so glad he got stretched. And I want to personally commend and thank Alexander Usyk for ending that fuck boy's career. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a coward. So that to me definitely is, you know what I'm saying, knockout of the year. You know, for me, because of how, you know what I'm saying, how when Bellew collapsed like a bag of like a bag of potatoes, and Eddie Hearn tried to hold his head, and he was just over for him. You know, that it was beautiful. It was a work.
CB is hilarious. I like how my brother CB break down stuff. CB, let me ask you, since we going off of that, shoot, I know we all enjoyed the Sergey Kovalev and Lita Alvarez knockout. That was this year, right?
Right.
Yes, it was. I mean, that was great, because I mean, Kovalev was looking like, who did it? Who hit me? he was like Uncle Otis on Mars, like, where at? Where at? So looking for like, who the hell knocked him?
I got one now.
What's that?
That's me. You basically reminded me of Elo Alvarez versus Sergey Kovalev. Boy, I love that knockout, man. It was more a poetic justice of all the times that Sergey Kovalev saying all that racist shit, and then just watching Elo Alvarez just like whoop the shit out of him, bro. That made my year, man. Just loved it.
Oh yeah, and that was like the final blow to HBO too. It was.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah. It was
Eastern European agenda.
Yeah, man, fuck HBO, bro. The biased bullshit that they always put on every single time. It made me sick. They won't be missed. I'll tell you that.
You know, Sergey the Crusher Kovalev, and the Crusher gets crushed. Bitch ass.
And that should be enough to win the round.
Oh, bitch ass Jim Lampley, man. He a hoe.
You know what? I bet you we ain't heard the last of Jim Lampley. I bet you he's gonna come out with some type of boxing show.
I don't get it.
Hey, if I was 40-something years old, I'd kick your ass.
Right.
Oh no, that was Larry Merchant.
Right.
Yeah. I love to slap the shit out of Larry Merchant, bro.
Larry, I like full told him, you ain't gonna do shit. So that punk like, you ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
But
fights later, they apologize.
So I gotta go to 503 because I had to come back to you. Who you got?
Well, you know, my favorite knockout of all time is Charlo versus J-Rock. You know what I'm saying? I'ma always remember that. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite one. But I don't know, man. I gotta go to Philly with it, man. I gotta give it to my boy Boots Ennis, man. The way he knocked out Ray Serrano, man, had that boy doing the tilt back, man. Like I never seen that shit before in my life, man. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people don't really know too much about Ennis, but that boy the truth, man. I was just watching his fights too, man. The way he knocked out Ray Serrano, man, with that right hand, man, and made that boy go all the way back, like I never seen that before, man. You know what I'm saying? So
you're right. I mean, hey, that boy Boots Ennis is going to be a problem very soon. Very soon. He's about to be a problem.
Yeah, CB. Yeah, he a beast, man. He a beast. I gotta give it to my boy Ennis, man.
I'm gonna tell y'all one that everybody's forgetting about that happened this year. Nobody mentioned this fight. Even odd fella, you want to talk about somebody becoming a meme? Jermell Charlo knocking out Erickson Lubin in January of this year.
No, that was from last year.
Oh, I didn't realize that was last this year.
That was this year?
No, that was last year in October. Remember, that's when Herb beat Austin Trout, and that's when Laura fought Terrell Goucher.
You sure?
I'm positive that was in October last year.
I could have swore that was at the beginning of this year.
No, they fought last year.
All these fights seem right around.
Yeah, it was October last year. But y'all know my knockout of the year is Teofimo Lopez. You can pick whichever one you want. The first one, the last one when old dude did the Statue of Liberty pose before he fell face first. Hey, that boy is a beast. I've been telling y'all since last year, Teofimo Lopez is a monster. And he's going to be a champion at 135.
Oh yeah,
I bet you Loma Chico ain't trying to fight that Mexican.
Nah, I bet you he not. I bet you he not. I think that Mexican could go up to 140 and dominate. Honestly.
Yeah, he got the frame.
Yeah,
he got the frame.
Teofimo Lopez is a beast. I'm looking forward to seeing him.
I ain't gonna lie. The fight I want to see though in the future is I want to see. Dang, I wish I could see it now, man. I want to see him and Devin Haney because I seen that comment that Devin Haney said, like to rebuttal what they was talking about the sparring session. Devin Haney said he pressed his dad about that. And he was saying, his dad was saying, oh, we just doing it for publicity. But that don't sound like Teofimo and his daddy. That don't sound like them. They ain't just laying down. They from New York now. We don't let people get the last word. So I don't believe that.
I'm telling you.
There's a lot of fights out there that we want to see. I was talking about earlier.
Okay, so you know what? We can come back. Well, I'm gonna do one more pass thing, and then we can come back to that. I'm like Junior, and we talked about that ass whooping of the year, and we talked about it on the Smoke City. I didn't get to get your ass whooping of the year, but I have a feeling I know who you're gonna say. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go to fights that we want to see for 2019. So, Ack, who you got? Fight of the year. I mean, ass whooping of the who?
Ass whooping of the year. Ass whooping of the year. All I gotta say, Fooler, don't be mad at me, but no. That boy got beat up, man.
Hey, fam, I'm the one that's Ghanaian.
Oh, my fault, bro. I forgot. I remember. I know all of us got African in us.
Hey, and it's Neho.
Yeah, man. I go. Did you think that's the one I was gonna pick, Mac?
Honestly, no. I thought you was gonna pick another, but you know, I'm gonna see what everybody say.
That one to me was ass whooping of the year, man, because he couldn't do nothing. He just stayed the same the whole time, you know, like outside of that, you know,
right.
Yeah, outside of that, I'm trying to think. I might be missing somebody else right now, but I ain't gonna lie. I think that was the worst. Oh well, maybe Josh Warrington and Carl Frampton.
That's what I thought you was gonna say.
That could be second, but I feel like Carl Frampton was able to he couldn't fight back, but he tried to fight back. But I just feel like I don't know, man. Dang, man, that's a hard one, man. That's a hard one.
I mean, it might be hard to some, but I'm gonna tell you, man, who just got their ass dog walked, and that was Isaac Dogbo by that Mexican Oscar.
That's what I picked. That's what I picked. That's the one I just picked.
Oh, damn! I ain't hear you. My bad.
Nah. That's why I said CB. That's why I did that. No, no. You know that little chant that he be doing.
Yeah, man, he got beat. I'm talking about like he stole something. Call it like you thought that shit. You call his name, mama, her name or something? That was bad, man.
Very bad. Terrible.
Come on, y'all. Leave my Ghanaian brother, Black Star brother alone, y'all.
I ain't gonna say nothing about it.
Didn't the Saddam Ali massacre happen this year?
Oh yeah,
Because Mungia turned into he legit turned into a star this year. You know what I mean? I think that was the best whooping of the year.
That was actually my number 2, but that was like right. It was like right there. And even Fanon came on, and when I mentioned it, he had to come on to Smoke City and say something about it. But yeah, that was like right there. Cause Saddam Ali, that was a last minute fight, and Hamid Mugia came in there and man,
that looked like a setup, dog. You know what I mean?
I was saying that the whole time. I swear to God, at that fight, I was saying it the whole time. Hey, Miss Boxing Fanatic. Yeah, man. Oh man, who you got, KQKC?
Oh wow. Let's see. Well, I was looking at Warrington and Frampton, but I have to go with Dogman. You know, he really got his eyes swollen shut. You know, his eyes were swollen like you want to take a razor blade and cut them open like they used to do on TV. You know, but he was game. You know, he didn't give up. You know, he was in there to the long haul. You know, he got beat up pretty bad, but he was in there and he was game and he's tough. You know, and I like fighters like that, man. You know, win or lose, they going out on their shield. You know, and that's what he did. You know, so but he got that ass whooped. You know, excuse me, but he got whooped. You know.
All right, Fooler, who you got? Who you got, Fooler?
Man, I know I'm going to be biased again with my Caribbean cohorts and stuff like that, and it was kind of a bum bash, I guess you can say. But Earl Spence basically was a pizza man and turned Lamont Peterson into a Little Caesars, bro. I mean, he's put the sauce on them first, then decided to put the cheese on top of them, and then added a little bit of pepperoni as well. Like, I kind of felt sorry for Lamont Peterson. Me too. And the sad thing is, Earl Spence wasn't even at the height of his powers. I mean, he was basically using a jab to just set things up. And it wasn't even a hard jab. It was a whatchamacallit jab. One of those.
It was a touch. It was like he was touching.
Like a pawning jab. It was like one of those pawning jabs. And he just beat the brakes off of that dude, man. Like, Lamont Peterson, he looked like, I don't know, like that Batman character, you know, Clayface. Earl Spence made him look like that, bro. Like, he beat the brakes off that man. And I'm like, dang, this guy. And the sad thing about Earl Spence, though, is he's so cold with it. There's no emotion there. I'm like, he's so laid back. He's like, you know, yeah.
It wasn't just a jab, though, fool of that. What was coming after that jab?
Like, he really, like, real quick. Huh?
I said, run it real quick.
Okay, I got you. Go ahead, Fooler. Finish what you were saying.
Yeah, so yeah, man, he's just like so cold-blooded. That's why I like him. It's like like as I said before, Earl Spence looks like the dude that you can smoke a joint with, and then he's still gonna be with the stuff. Like, he looks like that type of dude who just turns it on when he needs to. Like how we talked about it after the fight. He's like, yeah, you know, it was a good fight. I just came in there and did what I had to do. And then when you look at Lamont Peterson, it's like, dang, he did more than what he had to do. You know, Earl's demeanor, I'm not trying to sound like a fanboy, but he's just so cold with it, man.
Nah, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
No, you ain't wrong, because they say Earl's demeanor he's just a chilled out dude, right? He just doesn't laugh at everything. You know, he don't joke. He don't play around when it's time to be serious. You know, I mean, he just, like when he won a championship off of Kell Brook, it took him a minute to smile. You know,
he wasn't happy with his performance. He said,
yeah, even Paulie like, man, he ain't even smiling. You know, he's just a chilled out dude. You know, and I mean, he's just a serious character and a quiet type guy. But when it's time for take care of business, he does that. You know. And you know,
I just want to add this, like, this isn't about a knockout, but I'm praying to the Most High that, that Earl does Lamont Peterson times 100 against Mikey Garcia's Pillsbury Doughboy. So, man, he's looking very tubby now. So I'm hoping that he does times 100 against him.
No, you know what Earl gonna do? You know, Mike Garcia looked like. Remember that cockswole kangaroo?
Kangaroo Jack. Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah, Kangaroo Jack. That's what he looking like. I'm like, Earl gonna beat him so bad for 4 rounds and under. That's a 4-round under fight. That fight ain't going to the 4 cards.
I heard that's a sparring partner they bringing in for Mikey Garcia. I mean, it's a state. Get used to all those body punches that Errol's gonna be throwing at him and whatnot. Kangaroo Jack.
Kangaroo Jack did.
Hey, so did we get Abel in 503's ass whooping of the year?
I didn't.
Okay.
All right, I'll go this way. I got my ass whooping of the year, maybe either between Elo Alvarez and Sergey Kovalev, or the best one for me, maybe Saddam Ali versus who's that? What's this guy's name again?
Jaime Munguia.
Thank you.
Now I had to say it like Jim Lampley. He shocked the boxing world.
It felt like so much of a setup to me, though, man. It's like they just basically threw him into the wolves of Jaime Munguia and allowed him to get his ass beat all night long. And it's like, that's just shady to me, though. But Saddam Ali got the brakes beaten out of him, bro. I mean, it was disturbing, though, man. Yeah, that's my pick.
He had his daddy in the corner, all crazy.
Oh no, I was just about to say that act. I mean, remembering his daddy.
Right. That gave me memories of the one fight between Roy Jones and Richard Hall way back in 2000, bro. Like this your ass whooping to the finest, bro. That you know what I mean?
Yeah. I was trying to remember but Roy Jones delivered so many ass whoops.
Yeah, but this one's much more significant because during that last round before they stopped the fight, Jim Lampley was on commentary. He's like, "Stop the fight! Stop the fight! Stop the fight!"
I hate Jim Lampley. He's so dramatic. Was he that dramatic when he was beating that woman in 2007? He probably cried. Why he cried
right after.
Hey, Ack-Reacher. He probably did enough. He probably did enough to win the round. You know what I mean? then he basically walked in there, get some brownies and shit. Like, I hope you're hungry after I done whooping your ass.
Yeah, idiot.
Hey, 503. Who your ass whooping of the year here?
Oh man, I got a couple of ass whoopings of the year, man. Jamal Charlo versus Hugo Santana Jr. That's like my number 3. I got Spence versus Ocampo. You know, that was a quick ass whooping.
Yeah. What happened?
I don't know.
You fell off 503. You flew
off the grid.
Oh, okay.
Well, y'all know mine is I'm giving it to Josh Warmington for beating the crap Carl Frampton.
Carl Frampton had a knot on his head.
He pulled that boy pants down and said, "This is for everything everything you done to me." Like he beat the hell out of that dude. Hey, 503, you back? You fell off. Hey, you hear me? Still can't hear you. I don't know what happened.
We gotta get my son to set up.
I don't know. But yeah, that's my ass whooping of the year.
I mean, Josh, he came out just blazing the last 3 fights he's had.
Yo, he got great stamina, yo.
Yes. Yeah.
Yo, when you fighting him, it's like you getting hopped, you getting jumped, man, because he throwing 1,000,001 punches.
Right, and he keep coming forward. You know, man. I'm like,
wow. What how you think he'll do against Gary Russell?
I don't think he want them problems.
Well,
I think it'll be a good fight. I think it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna go 12 rounds, but I think it's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah,
Gary Russell scared me a little bit against JoJo Diaz, though. Scared me a little bit
because he was taking some body shots. Because JoJo Diaz was throwing them body shots.
Yeah, he was. JoJo Diaz was a big 126-pounder, though.
Yeah, he's young. You know. And do you know what he's doing now? He's boxing in a club. That shows you how the business side of boxing is.
JoJo Diaz?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, he about to fight at 130.
Yeah, true indeed. His last fight was at a club, like a little small club in LA, I believe.
Oh, was it LA? Yeah. How you go from there to there? I don't know, but
I heard he about to get a shot with Tevin Farmer. He about to move up.
Okay, then he might get it. Okay, he might get it.
That's what happens when you fuck with Oscar De La Hoya. That's simple.
Wow.
Yeah, fucking around with the macaroni spoons and shit.
He said macaroni spoon. Nah, that's spatula pad. That's what we call that.
Yeah, it was a Golden Boy Golden Boy influence, because that card was actually on Facebook. You know that Golden Boy has to deal with Facebook.
Oh my God.
And Oscar De La Hoya probably mad because people win that belt. You know what I'm saying? And to bring that belt over to Golden Boy where they can hold a hostage. You know what I'm saying?
Right. See,
that's what it is.
See, when Mac get around to the fights we want to see next year, I got a good one.
All right, but before I get to it, I do want to say this. I want to ask y'all what y'all think about this. This is something I just read. So Austin Trout is thinking about moving down to 147.
Oh my God.
I ain't going. No, not at this point in time. Like in his career, that's a very dangerous. That's a very dangerous proposition he's about to do. You know what I mean?
That's a big mistake though, because I remember that Chad Dawson went down to 168 to fight against Andre Ward, and he got smoked. And then after that, he went back up to 175, and then he got stretched by Adonis Stevenson. Bro, I advise against that, especially with all the kills at 147.
Mikey do it all the time. Mikey move up and down.
Mikey's still in his 20s. He's still in his 20s though.
No, Mikey 30. Mikey 30.
But he's in his early 30s though.
Yeah, he in his early 30s though. You're right. He early 30s though.
Right.
It's still like being in your 20s if you take care of yourself.
Right. And the fact of the matter is, like the pound differential is different. You know what I mean? Like between Austin Trout going down from 154 to down to 147 is different. You know what I mean? And these little 5-pound gaps that Mikey's been jumping up and down from. You know what I mean?
I've always wondered how Austin Trout would look as a 160-pound fighter in the middleweight division.
See what it is, Austin Trout. He knows at his middleweight, it's them boys he just can't beat. You know, look what Herb did to him. You know, he beat him down.
Actually, no. Herb was getting the business.
Yeah, he was losing. He was losing up until.
Up until he swole his eye, he hit him and his eye swole, and they called a fight because he couldn't see. If it wasn't for that, Austin Trout was winning that fight, and it wasn't even close. Austin Trout was giving Hurt the business. Austin Trout just ain't got that power like that.
He ain't got that death magic.
You know. So he gonna move down to 147. He might be quicker, but he still can't.
You don't always gain speed when you lose weight.
And you don't always gain power either.
You don't. And your power don't always carry you.
It depends. You know, the human body is weird like that, because you could go, like, you know, you could move down sometimes and you'll be stronger, and you are a knockout puncher. But then sometimes you could go up and you could be a knockout puncher. It's just weird. It's really it's really you as a person, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And your strength and conditioning.
That too. I mean, go to Blu-ray. If you want to look like a comic book character, go to Blu-ray.
Right.
That's what Mikey should have did.
But you know what? I was thinking about Ack-Reacher. You was telling me how Blu-ray said that it doesn't matter how big Mikey get or the muscles.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't stop pain. You know, and that blew my mind. You know, he's still
Blu-ray's completely right.
Yeah, he's still gonna feel it. You know, so I'm like, well, what the hell he doing it for?
He doing it to gain an advantage.
Yeah,
because you got to remember, it's performance enhancing. Just because it don't stop you from taking more pain, but it can help you deliver more pain. It can help you take an advantage to see those punches come. To focus on your fighter more, to see his footwork better, to get an adrenaline boost, to give you more stamina. It's so much that your reasons you would take it. Mm-hmm. But is it worth it? No, it's not. Because at the end of the day, you're getting an advantage. I'm sorry, you get an advantage to inflict more damage on your opponent in a brutal sport like boxing. You got somebody's life in your hand now.
Wow, yeah,
that's true. Especially remember when Fernando Vargas juiced up against Oscar De La Hoya, mm-hmm. And then later on in the fight, though, he just got tired and his arm started going down, and then that's when Oscar started tagging him with the left hooks and all that stuff. But it just goes to show you that even with taking drugs or something like that, you're still gonna get knocked out. You're still gonna feel it.
Right.
Yeah.
One thing about the drugs too. One more thing.
I don't mean to cut you off real quick, but I just saw something funny as hell on Twitter from Mike Coppinger. Manny Pacquiao said he's interested in a fight with the winner of either Errol Spence or Mike Garcia, but in either May or July. But was more zero in on Spence. I'm like, okay, well,
my God,
guy, you know
what?
Respect to Manny Pacquiao.
Listen. I'm trying to tell y'all. All right, this tweet was at 5:06 p.m. from Mike Coppinger on Twitter. It says, at Manny Pacquiao said he's interested in a fight with the winner of Errol Spence Jr. versus Mikey Garcia in either May or July, but was more zeroed in on Spence. Hashtag Pacquiao Broner. All right, go ahead with your bad ass, man. Go ahead with your bad ass. Go on,
time out. This ain't Timothy Bradley.
I know.
Right. What does he expect to get out of this? His whole ass. He old. Okay. Well, you know what? You know what? He passing the torch. I'm not mad at it. Yeah, go on pass this torch. You gonna get your ass.
Stay ready. Know what he gonna get though? He gonna get a whole lot of zeros. Whole lot of zeros.
Yeah. He is.
Well, let's be real though, fellas. That's pay-per-view right there, and that's gonna do over 1 million pay-per-view buys.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hey, I'm gonna say this too.
After that, that's his retirement fight. He gonna get his ass beat stupidly.
Yeah. And then you know what? On top of that, that can't nobody question if Earl Spence is the A side because Earl Spence about to get all kind of fans.
Oh yeah, no, but look though, he finna. I think him and Mike Garcia gonna do over 5,000 pay-per-view buys. You know what I'm saying?
They are too. Wouldn't be surprised if they done $1 million because they gonna sell out Cowboy Stadium. That's 100,000 people, bro, and they gonna sell it out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And they're gonna see Mike Garcia get decapitated, and after that, if Manny Pacquiao really serious, not just trying to talk shit, you know what I'm saying? But if he really serious about it and really want an Errol Spence fight in July, and they do that in Vegas, and that's pay-per-view too. After that, then since Keith Thurman already admitted that he's a whole real life, which we already knew, but he don't, this a get back here, baby. If Errol Spence can, convince Sean Paul to get in the ring with him at the end of the year, guess what? Well, you got to come over to the PBC side of things and see Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know Keith whole time Thurman don't want no problems.
You know what? I think Keith will take that fight because Keith ain't never had a big payday like that ever.
But you know what? If I was Earl offered Keith Thurman that fight, I'll tell him, okay, guess what? I get 65-35 my way. Take it or leave it. 65-35 my way, ho. Your whole ass ain't been doing no work. I've been putting in all this work. You don't get no 50-50 split with me. Nope.
He don't deserve 50-50 now.
But you know he gonna try to whine crying about it, though, because he said, I ain't never won, baby. I ain't never won. No, you're not.
He not. No, he not. He ain't been in the sport to be number one. You got to fight. That's why Dominic Brazil keep dropping, because he ain't fought since he beat Wilder beat up Bermain Severn.
Yeah, he fought. Last time Brazil fought before the Charlo card was against that dude Ugano.
Yeah, I know.
That he went life and death with it.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So, who want to go first? Fights you want to see? 2019.
Well, I want to say this. I really, really want to see Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell Jr. unify. I've been wanting to see this fight ever since he won his title back from Carl Frampton. But for some reason, Leo Santa Cruz just won't fight this boy. I don't know why. Well, I know why. Because of speed. I don't care how many punches you throw per round. Gary Russell gonna counter. He's just that fast. If Leo see him coming.
Damn.
You know, so he knows how to move, you know. And this is a fighter that's not like a Carl Frampton. This is a fighter that Leo Santa Cruz never seen before. He never been in a ring with someone like this. You know, now what he did on the back foot, okay, that was fine. When he fought Frampton the second time, that was okay. You know, he kind of fooled Frampton a little bit. You know, Frampton even say that was kind of clever. But you can't do that with a Gary Russell Jr. He's come from a fighting family. All three of his brothers, Antoine, all of them Russells, they know how to fight. And they seen every position and everything it is to be seen. They are young veterans. So that's what I want to see. And I believe Leo Santa Cruz is kind of timid. Let me put it that way. He kind of timid on fighting him. So he might as well go ahead and unify. That's what makes champs, taking risk. You know, you gotta take the risk. You know. So that's what I want to see. I've been wanting to see that fight for 2 years now. You know, challenge yourself sometimes, you know? I mean, hell, it ain't the end of the world to take a loss. You know, you always could come back from that. You know, but, you know, the best got to start fighting the best, man. And I really want to see that fight, you know? There's a lot of people out there can unify.
Yeah.
You know? But this age, which we stuck with, they don't think like they used to think. You know, they don't care about no legacy. They live for today, not tomorrow. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I want to see, man. I want to see that fight. You know, I want to see it happen before something happen to me. Shit. So yeah, that's what I want to see, man.
Right on. CB Sports, who you got?
Man, my fights that I want to see in 2019. Wilder versus Fury, Wilder versus Joshua, Spence versus Crawford, Spence versus even Pacquiao, since he want to throw himself to the wolves, and Spence versus Porter. I want to see Jermell Charlo and Jared Tony Harrison too, so he can get his belt back. And then I want to see Jermell Charlo versus Jared Hurd. Then I want to see Jamal Charlo versus Canelo and Triple G. You know what I'm saying? Then I want to see Gary Russell versus Leo Santa Cruz. And I want to see him versus what's that dude name? After Leo Santa Cruz, I want to see him against Josh Warrington. Then I want to see Tank Davis and Lomachenko. You know,
okay.
Those are some of the fights I want to see just off the brain.
All right, see, can I just say something? Stay ready. CB just named all of the fights that I want to see, so I don't even gotta go. CB named literally all the fights I want to see. CB just named.
No, I didn't know you can name more than one.
All right. Well, all right, fella, go. All right, fella.
Yeah. I'm here. My bad. I'll start off with the obvious ones like AJ Wilder. If y'all want to see that come to fruition. I also want to see Anka Haas. Let's go to the Superfly division. I want to see Anka Haas versus Rung Visai. I believe those guys are like the number 1 and 2 in their division, respectively. So I want to see that fight happen. Anka Haas was present ringside and stepped into the ring at Rung Visai's last fight. So possibly,
I haven't seen Rung Visai fight in a while since Estrada.
Yeah, he had another fight in between that. Estrada fight.
Okay,
it was probably maybe about a month back.
Okay,
so he's keeping active.
He ate that fried rat that his mom prepared for him.
I mean, that fried alley rat, yeah, for little soy. But I also want to see. I would like to see Usyk versus Andre Ward coming out of retirement. That'd be a nice little.
That was a good one.
I would like to see that. You know what I mean? If Andre Ward comes out of retirement for anybody, if he was to beat Usyk, that would absolutely put just the excellent notch on his legacy. You know what I mean? And it has so much meaning, like both of them being gold medalists. They're like undefeated since back when. You know what I mean? They're undisputed and unified champions and whatnot. So if that fight was to ever come together, that would be beautiful as well. I'm gonna let it go as that.
All right. Fool of sports. Who you got? I know you're coming with your bias. You say you're gonna be biased, so go get your Caribbean and your African brothers in there. Go ahead.
All right. So of course I want to see and this is my bias, and I'm sorry, but I just want to see I want to see a whole division cleaned out. So in order for that to happen, Earl Spence would have to fight Terrence Crawford. They would have to cross paths for that division to be cleaned out.
Yeah.
So that's the fight I would want to see, but I'm not mad at seeing Earl Spence fight like Sean Porter, take that WBC strap from him. I think who else has the Keith Thurman has the belt, but we know like these guys aren't gonna fight, man. So I'm just wishful thinking, and at the end of the day, since Canelo fans will say this, well, why doesn't Jacobs fight a Charlo, or why doesn't Jacobs fight a Andrade or something? I would like to see one of those happen, a Jacobs versus Jamal Charlo, so these belts can be unified, or a Jacobs versus Andrade, because they both have belts. They're both on the zone, so there's no excuses. And maybe if one gets 2 belts, that would make it more appealing for Canelo to stop being a hoe and actually try to take both straps. So those are the fights I got.
All right, Abel Mahari. Who you got?
All right. Well, obviously, Wilder and Joshua's the number 1 fight I actually do want to see for a while. Obviously, Wilder versus Fury 2 rematch. But I actually was thinking about a fight that I've been eyeing to see in the light heavyweight division. I wanted to see Elder Alvarez take on that guy that just beat Adonis Stevenson for his WBC belt. I think that would be
Volstick.
Yeah,
exactly.
Alexander Volstick.
Yeah, I actually been eyeing on that fight for a little bit. I think that would be a good, decent fight. Obviously in the welterweight, I want to see Keith Thurman show his fucking balls for a change and fight Earl Spence Jr. And I need to see Showtime Sean Porter stop ducking for a change and start fighting either Earl Spence or Terrence Crawford. But hey, if Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford could make the fight for 2019, I'm all for it. Why wait? You see what already happened to Jermell Charlo lost his belt to Tony Harrison. I believe they'll get it back, but I think some of that fight some of that luster of the fight may have been lost a little bit, but I think those are the kind of fights I'm kind of hoping for that we have for 2019. You know, just all these boxers need to stop ducking, man, except for Wilder and Earl Spence, because those are the two fighters I actually like that don't duck anybody. And also in Terrence Crawford, I should say.
All right, 503 line. Who you got? Who you got?
Oh man, that's easy, man. Number one, none other than the Bud Man versus the Truth. You know what I'm saying? That's easy, and I would like to see my boy AJ and Wild in now. You know what I'm saying? If we can get that, because we know Fury and them don't really want no more smoke with Bomb Squad. And I got one more I want to throw up in there, man. I want to see Jacobs versus Charlo, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that, man. You know, maybe Charlo can get a crack at his old belt. You know, he was an IBF at 154. I'm not expecting for Canelo to step up and fight one of these dudes, man. So hopefully Jacobs, or maybe Andrade to broke some nuts and fight. You know what I'm saying? Either Jacobs or Charlo. You know what I'm saying? And another honorable mention I want to say is I want to see Lomachenko prove his pound for pound #1 rankings at ESPN. I want to see him fight a guy like Lopez or Mikey Garcia, you know what I'm saying, or Tank Davis, man. He got to earn that pound for pound ranking, man.
I feel that. True. I feel that. So I'm going outside the box on this. I'm gonna start low and then I'm gonna work my way up, and I hope y'all catch up and understand what I mean. I want to see. I know we all want to see Leo Santa Cruz fight Gary Russell, but honestly, I want to see Leo Santa Cruz fight Josh Warrington, because Leo Santa Cruz had trouble with Carl Frampton. So I want to see how he handled a better fighter in Josh Warrington. I want to see how that goes. As far as 130 goes, it's really not no fights at 130 that I'm just cranking to see, you know, right as of right now. But I do want Gervonta Davis to move up to 135 and fight Vasyl Lomachenko. I think we all want that. And I want Mikey to fight Vasyl Lomachenko. I want to see if this man is really what he, you know, is really the business. Because I don't think he is. I think he's a good fighter. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think he's the best thing smoking.
He gave Gary Russell that's only loss, I think, right?
Man, I'm not.
But that was he was a fella.
Nah, he lost to Salido.
Yeah, he lost to Salido.
Who did?
Lomachenko.
Oh yeah, but he beat Gary Russell, right?
Yeah, he beat Gary Russell.
Right.
As far as 140, I want to see Jose Ramirez finally fight somebody like a Regis Prograis or a Josh Taylor, and I can't wait to see Josh Taylor and Regis Prograis fight. That's a fight that I know is gonna happen, and I can't wait to see. As far as 147 go, I'm a little different. I want to see Terrence Crawford fight Keith Thurman, and I want to see Earl Spence fight Sean Porter.
That was a good one, Mac. That was a good one.
Before I see any other fights, that's what I want. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Better matchup. I want to see that at the end of the day.
But they're gonna have.
And then but I know it's not gonna happen. I just said this is a fantasy, just what we want to see.
Right.
Whether it happen or it can't happen, that's what I want to see. I want to see Bud and No Time Thurman. You know, 154. I want to see Jamel get his belt back, and then I want to see Mel and Hurd go at it. I don't want to see no other fight at 154. That's the only thing I want to see is Jamel, Charlo, and Hurd for Undisputed. Or, well, for Unified. Because Jaime got WBO, and they not coming off that belt. Middleweight, y'all know what I want to see. I want to see Maul and Canelo, but interesting enough, I want to see Boo Boo Andre and Triple G. I really do. Like, I think that'll be a good fight, and I think Triple G will get his ass handed to him.
Yeah, Boo Boo would smoke Triple G. The length, the hand speed, and just it's like an octopus basically. Because Triple G, you know how he likes his fighters, man. He likes them to be getting off of 7-Eleven and then going to fight him, man. Yeah. You know how.
And at 168. I already got the 2 fights I want to see. Caleb Plant and Uskatiki, and Anthony Durrell and Yadirum. Like them the fights I want to see. And then I want to see Callum Smith fight one of them too. Light heavyweight, I would love to see Better Be and Bivol fight. I think that would be an interesting fight. I really do. I think that'll be an interesting fight, and I would love for the winner of that to fight Badu Jack.
Who you got, Brown and Badu Jack?
Who?
Brown and Badu Jack.
Marcus, Marcus from Philly, ain't
Why are you disrespecting him like that, man? He from New York. He from Staten Island.
No, I didn't know.
He from the Biddy, man. Why you disrespecting my son?
Hey, yo, actually, gotta send your boy Marcus Brown from there, but he got that whoop a hole in him. I'm rooting for Badu. I'm rooting for Badu Jack to whoop his ass.
Yeah, I'm with you with that. I'm with you with that. CB Sports. You can get.
Nah. I'm with you, CB. I'm with you.
Marcus Poe ass Brown over there.
And then you get mad that I'm disrespecting him. I didn't know where you're from, honestly.
I forgot that he beat his baby mom or something.
Yeah, no, he didn't call like 2 or 3 domestic violence charges this year on that girl.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I already know, CB, you not feeling that, so I already know, bro.
Well, I hope Badu Jack whooped that ass. Now, as far as the cruiserweight division go, I want to see Murat Gassab fight Usyk. I ain't say beat him, but fight him. And Andrew Dabidi. I want to see Andrew Dabidi actually fight somebody of worth to see what this dude is really made of, man.
Hey, stay ready. Murat Gassiev lost his 2 belts in the championship round to Usyk. That's what Usyk beat to be undisputed.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. I don't know what I'm tripping. He damn sure did.
I want to see now. You know what? A good cruiserweight fight that's coming up in the World Boxing Super Series. If they found the funding to keep it going, is Andrew Tabiti versus Junior Dorticos.
I want to see Andrew. I want to see Andrew Tabiti fight somebody.
He's gonna fight if they. I'm telling you, stay ready. If that cruiserweight, if that World Boxing Super Series, like the cruiserweight tournament, keep going. Andrew Tabiti.
Well, no,
that's a fight to watch. Now that's a good test for Tabiti, because I have my questions about Tabiti. I'm tired of hearing dudes talk about Tabiti like he's the next thing coming, like he's gonna be somewhat of a threat to Usyk. I'm not seeing it with Tabiti, but this will be a good test for him to see if this fight actually does come off. Dorticos will test him. Yeah, definitely. I want to see that fight too. Agreed, CB Sports.
All right. And as far as the heavyweight division go, I know everybody want to see Wilder Fury and Joshua Wilder, but you know what I want to see? I want to see Dillian White versus Luis Ortiz, or Dillian White versus Jarrell Big Baby Miller, and I want to see Wilder versus Dominic Brazil, and I want to see him kill that hoe. If the body that he was supposed to catch in the ring, I wanted to be Dominic Brazil because I'm tired of him running his motherfucking mouth. That's the fight I want to see. Fuck, hey, eventually we gonna get those other fights. Go and get this mandatory out the way and dispose of this trash. Go and take out the trash, put them in the garbage disposal. Throw them to the hogs. Feed your hogs. Feed the dogs your scrap. I don't give a damn. Whoop this bitch and get him the fuck out of this sport. I'm tired of this whole running his motherfucking mouth like somebody's scared of him. Who the fuck scared of a fucking Dominic Brazil, man?
Right.
Who? Stop that damn built bitch ass. I can't stand that hoe.
Hey, stay ready. You're also missing out the fact that Dominic Brazil got punked out though by Deontay Wilder's brother too.
Yeah, right. Marcellus.
Right, that's what his mother and him mad about,
They need to go give Marcellus a good step up fight. He 3-0, all knockouts. Go get him a good step up fight.
Hey, I'm telling you what it is. Stay ready. Like Dominic Brazil mad because if you gotta tell his wife, better watch your goddamn mouth. You should have been talking to Deontay Wilder's brother like that, but mind your goddamn business.
Yeah, I swear, I want to see that hoe get decapitated. Like I really do. And another fight I want to see. This is just because I just want to see what this dude made of. Like honestly, I really want to see Adam Kownacki. I want to see him go fight somebody like a Joseph Parker or hell, I check to see him fight Alexander Usyk. I mean Povetkin. not Yusuf Povetkin.
I think Kanaki, I heard, supposed to be fighting Gerald Washington next.
But see, that's not a step up fight. He'll whoop Gerald.
I agree.
I mean, I think so too, because you know what I'm saying, when you get hit by that vibranium right hand of Deontay Wilder, you never the same. And Gerald Washington been the same. Same thing with Silka and everybody else that Wilder than just hit with that Matt truck right hand. So
like I want to see. I really want to see what Kownacki made of. Or is he just a punching bag for the top heavyweights? Like I want to see, is he serious or is he he's a new style Butterbean?
He looking like the new style Butterbean, a ready-made punching bag for the elites.
That's how I'm feeling. Like. Because the way Charles Morton was teeing off on him, though.
You know, Adam Kownacki need to fight Luis Ortiz. That's what he need to do.
I wouldn't even do it like that.
CB,
I wouldn't even do it like that.
You sound a little too harsh, my boy.
I'm telling you.
No. That's it. You want to challenge Wilder, so
guess
what?
Down, brother.
Exactly.
That's it. Yo, bro. Yeah,
we got to see what he made of, fellas. Okay, we got to see what he's really made of.
Man, put him in there with Andy Ruiz Jr., man.
Too many of these contenders trying to slide step their way into the title contentions. Put them in there with Ortiz. Put them in there with a big baby Miller. Oh, but they friends now. Nah. I don't give two F's about that.
I'll watch him fight Big Baby Miller.
I mean, they both from Brooklyn. Shit, that'll be a good fight.
It will,
indeed.
They too friendly, guys.
They do good.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's another group, man. It's like them two, and then Boo Boo and Danny Jacobs. Don't expect to see those type of fights when dudes is too buddy like that. You know what I mean?
You see, this what I don't understand though. How can Daniel Jacobs fight Remachenko and they had the same trainer, but you won't fight Demetrius Andrade? I don't understand.
He said they was just He said he admitted that. He said in the interview 503 that they was just acquaintances. He said they was alright, but they wasn't cool like that. You know, him and you know what I mean? It was just like one of them things where he needed some work, sparring. And I can't really disagree with him like that. There's people in my gym that I'm like that with. I'm tighter with other dudes than others, but I still will fight everybody if they in my weight division. Only ones that I'll really be cool with is the ones that I ain't gonna be able to be that weight. That's how I feel like it should be. If you know you'll never be a 175 pounder, it makes sense to be cool with them. But I feel like when you neared around the same division, you shouldn't be cool.
Listen, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is how it has to work. Boo Boo and Charlos have to fight each other. They have to say, we're going to fight each other, and then maybe the best man win. And then afterward, they go to a strip club or something, and they talk about the fight, and they say, hey, you remember what I did to you? Hey, I caught you pretty good. I'm sorry I took your belt, but you still my homeboy.
Nah, fool. You want everybody to be cool. Thank you, CB.
The Charlos and Boo Boo, they don't fuck with each other on the
They ain't gonna never be cool, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right now. I'm talking about Daniel Jacobs and Boo Boo.
You meant to say. Yeah, you said Charlo. I think you meant to say. That's gonna have to be some popping strip club for Danny Jacobs to change his mind.
I feel like this. That'd be cool, if you get Danny Jacobs, a bottle of, S Curl Soul Glow.
You know what? Like, just say, bro, I'm sorry I whooped you. We can go to the strip club. It is what it is. We're cool again.
What real man finna hear that though, fool? Let's be honest. Because nigga whoop my ass. We ain't going to strip club, nigga. Fuck you.
Yeah, word. I would be. I go for it. I'm with CB on that.
And let me say this too, though, bro. I mean,
I'll give you one more example. When 50 Cent was coming out, he dissed Jay-Z, okay? And Jay-Z said, man, I got to get you back. He's like, that was a good diss, though. But he's like, I got to get you back. And he said, you go against Jigga, your ass is dense. I'm about $1. What the F is 50 Cent? And everybody went crazy. And he actually put 50 Cent on from that line. And then after that, guess what? They became friends.
Look, man, that's battle rapping, okay?
Yeah, that's battle rapping.
Yeah, that's battle rapping.
We talk about, come on, Fuller, you a fighter too. Come on, bro. You know, ain't no way in hell. Yo, bro, I'm not gonna be cool with you, yo. I'm so passionate about the sport. I can't even get a loss. I'm not gonna be happy about it, bro. I might not even talk to nobody. I ain't gonna fight. I ain't gonna be doing no lives, no nothing, bro.
Yeah, and then what?
Either you unify the belts or you get out of the way. That's how I feel.
Oh no,
I'm not saying you wrong with that. Me and CB agree with you, but what we saying is it'll be hard to be cool with somebody, especially if you take that belt, man. You better listen to what Ric Flair said in the 80s, man. He said you could take my Mercedes. He said you could take my Rolls Royce. He said, but you can't take my title. That's my baby. That's mine.
I'm gonna end it. I have one more question. I'm gonna end it. I heard Lamont Peterson and Earl Spence were friends. Do you think they're still friends, or is he like, nah, man, I can't mess with him?
But Earl, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Earl he don't got no emotion when it comes to the fighting game, bro. Earl one of them type of dudes. He'll fight Charlo if it comes down to it, man. But they got the same training.
That's what I'm saying. There's like different breeds, and I would be of the breed that, hey, man, business. Let's go in there, fight our best. If I knock you out, I'm sorry. Afterward,
Fuller, I agree with what you're saying, bro. I could do that too with a friend, but I'm just letting you know, like, you got to look at it from both ways. If you lose, you're gonna be happy about that, especially if you got a strap.
And then I gotta take my L. That's just it.
Hold on, boy. Hold on. Let me say this though too, though. And then this next thing you know, I go in there, bake a brownies for Ack-Reacher. That's go like, hope you're ready. Hope you're hungry, Ack-Reacher. When I beat you,
I would have went. Yo, bro, I would have been tight with you, bro. You came with your brownies.
Okay, one more thing. When we can all agree that Earl Spence beat Kell Brook, and he like basically cracked his
over the bone.
Yeah, he cracked that, right? When they met each other, guess what? Hey, what's up, man? You gonna give me another shot? He's like, get a belt first, and I'll give you another shot. There was no animosity or like, hey, you did this, you did that. It was cordial. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, CB. Preach.
Let me say something. Okay, there's a difference between Errol Spence. Imagine Errol Spence did to Terrence Crawford. When they see each other, ain't no hey, what's up, man? Ain't no cool, nah. Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. That's what they gonna be like. Both of them. You know what I mean? He is a different type of competitor, man. Like I'm the type of competitor. Like, no, I ain't finna shake your hand. You the crack fracture, my over the bone. Oh, what's up, man? Man, fuck you.
Hey, they're friends, bro. Or they're not. They're different because I don't think they like each other. That's the whole thing.
Who don't like each other? Crawford and Spence. They cool, bro. You didn't see them at the fight.
They respect each other. Don't get me wrong. They respect
each other, right? Earl said that in the interview. They said you saved it. You got his number now, right? Ellie asked him. He said you got his number now. Earl said, yeah, but they ain't on no friendly shit. Exactly. He said I respect him, though. He said I respect him, though.
Right,
he said I respect him, though. That's exactly what Earl said. He said I respect him, though.
Right.
I think that's where it goes. Like it's like a respect thing, but I think deep inside there's a desire where they're like, man, I want to sleep this fool. Like that's what it's really.
Fuller, who's more likely to get slept? Be real.
You already know who
I know who you gonna pick.
Who you gonna pick, Fuller?
Nah, he gonna pick Earl because Earl Jamaican. He go with his Caribbean brothers. He'll go with the American black dude. You gotta have some Caribbean in you for Fuller to go with you.
Oh, look, the styles they fight, and this is what I'm looking at. Terrence Crawford does like to be aggressive, right? He likes when you get aggressive, he gets aggressive. But what I noticed about Earl is he turns it on each and every round. It seems like every round he gets stronger and stronger and stronger.
You ain't lying. I see the same thing.
Earl is that sure? Terrence Crawford may be the more craftier boxer, right? He can switch hit. He can do all of that, right? And I give him respect for that. I understand that. But with Earl, I don't know if that's going to really go down, my friend, because I watched sparring footage of Earl, and he even has the Philly shell when needed. He has those tools, but keyword when needed. You know,
yeah. Earl like
correct. You know what I'm saying? People don't realize that Earl Spence made the Olympic team. You don't get to make the Olympic team just by being a bruiser. You have to box. He made the Olympic team, and people just, well, Earl just one dimensional. Well, Earl, no, I'm bigger and stronger than everybody. I can walk you down and just impose my will. And can't nobody 147 take them body shots. You know, we all know this.
See, the high Earl,
that would be Terrence Crawford undoing. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna stand in the pocket too long, and Earl gonna make him some tender baby back ribs. And gonna bust your guts up. He gonna piss blood after the fight.
See, Earl is the hotter he get, the better he get. Just like an injury. Like an injury. And more he keep going. You know, and the better he keep going. You know, that's how he is.
It's just the styles he fights, you know. I'm looking at the stylistic things, and I just see that like Terrence Crawford is a hell of a fighter. He can fight inside, he can fight outside, he has good footwork and stuff like that. But I'm looking at the intangibles and the little things that Earl Spence do, like keep his distance, like he's a master at making you think that you're in range, but you're really not in range. That's why I noticed
that's what we call distance deception, brother.
And so he does that very well. And so I'm just saying that like Earl Spence, like who knows though? Because Earl Spence.
No. We ain't gonna say who knows. Terrence Crawford he gonna do good as long as it. Matter of fact, I don't even see it going the distance, but it's gonna go like a good 10 rounds. But Earl, like, I don't know, Earl just could even cut off the ring good. He got good hand positioning. He got good punch placement. He's just a precise puncher. Like, I don't know, man. I don't see. Yeah.
Also, another good point though too is that Terrence Crawford does have the tendency to get hit with big shots too, as well. Remember that?
Yeah.
Risk, though. Yeah. Risk. That's the thing. Terrence Crawford takes risks. So I expect that, but I hate to bring it up.
I don't think he should take them risks with Earl though. I think he's gonna be way more careful with Earl. He gonna be because look, when I was watching the Jose Benavidez fight, right? I noticed how long it took for Crawford to gauge the distance. And am I right or am I wrong? Isn't Jose Benavidez about Earl Spence height?
No, Jose Benavidez is 6 feet taller.
He's 6 feet? I thought he was 5'11".
He's taller.
Damn.
Yeah, he's about 6'1", 6'2".
God damn, he a tall welterweight. God damn. God damn.
I'm just looking at the cerebral killer. And Earl Spence is the cerebral killer, man. There's just everything. The demeanor I like. This dude, you know, like, there's just something about him that, like, you're like, man, it's like this is the guy. I don't know if he's seen that movie City of God, but Earl Spence is like Lil Zay. He'll mess you up. You know, he's down with the stuff. You know. But he has like the calm demeanor. You know, that's why I'm looking at styles, man. And Earl Spence just has a style that like would give Terrence Crawford problems.
You know, like black fight fans say, it's gonna be like your favorite dog getting hit by a truck.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All day.
Yeah, man.
So is we all in agreement that Earl Spence is Leatherface? He is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I believe that, but you know, whenever it happens,
I know the Houston hard hitters was going to say that.
You know,
another honorable mention fight that I want to see. I'm sorry we passed the fight, but
you know,
one fight I want to see in order for him to get his name out. His name is already out, but it needs to be out more. I want to see Jaron in his fight, Adrian Broner. Like that would be a fight.
Whoa.
Hold up.
You trying to end Adrian Broner's career, bro?
His name on the resume. People will know his name. If we see that fight,
hey, bro. Whoa, you tripping now, fool? You tripping?
Hold on. Jerron Ennis is a big welterweight like Earl.
He taller than Earl, bro. He taller than Earl,
Adrian Broner have problem making weight.
Bro, he needs that guy on his name. So
he's not fighting Ennis, dog. I'm telling you that right now. He ain't fighting him, bro. He ain't fighting. He don't want to lace them boots up, man. I'm telling you.
Bro, he needs that name. He needs that one fight. Okay, this is the guy. This is like the guy we have to look for right now. He needs that one name. Unless you guys have
Fuller. You got to think about this though, bro. Ennis is still on Showbox. AB is fighting on pay-per-view. He is not finna take no nigga off no Showbox. That's high risk, low reward, bro.
So who do you guys have for a step-up fight for that guy?
For Jaron Ennis?
For Ennis?
Yeah.
It's
Luis Collazo.
Thank you. Granados.
Yeah, Granado. Hey, y'all is not finna kill my boy Adrian. Man, hold on. He just moved up to 147. Now,
wait. Is he staying there though? Is he staying there? Because I know he fluctuates. Is he staying? CB, he from Chicago, right?
Who, Adrian Granado?
Yeah.
Hold on. Actually, he's from Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he down the street from me. Picture flip on Garfield.
Yeah. Because matter of fact, I'm actually trying to secure an interview with Adrian Granados now.
Are you?
Yeah, I really am.
His gym right now, not too far from me where they work out at.
You know the manager that I be interviewing a lot, Chris McLean. That's what they really good. They real good friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get because I like Adrian. That's one of my favorite 140 fighters.
Oh man, he tough. He rough.
Yeah, and I'm picking him to beat Danny. I don't care. I'm picking him to beat him.
Yeah,
503. I know you look like that, but I'm picking Adrian Granados to beat Danny, dog.
Well, Mac, you're gonna have to eat that crow dead and deep fried.
I ain't tripping. Y'all know I ain't tripping on eating crow. If you lose, you lose.
We gonna smother that crow, baby. Texas style.
Hey, I got 6 bottles of big Sweet Baby Rays in there, so it ain't no problem with me.
That's that good shit. That's that good shit right there.
You damn right.
Oh man. I got to put some of that shit on there, baby.
I just got a roof for my guy, dog. I got a roof for my guy because I have talked to him. I got a roof for my guy, man.
Yeah, but it's a lot of good fights for Ennis, though, man. It's
so many good fights for Ennis, bro. So many.
Hey, you know what would be a good step up fight for Butter Biscuit Jarrell Miller?
He call him Butter Biscuit.
Butter Biscuit.
Yeah, but Butter Biscuit Miller, you know what I'm saying? I tell him, you know what I'm saying, you need to fight along the lines, you know what I'm saying? Before you get to Luis Ortiz, I'll tell him I'll be nice to Jarrell Miller. I'll tell him, okay, get you like a Joseph Parker in there. You know what I'm saying? Then get you a Dillian White. And then after that, you need to fight Luis Ortiz at the end of 2019 to earn a title shot.
Nah, he about to skip the line, bro. He finna skip the line. He ain't finna fight none of them. Only person he probably fight, I think he gonna fight is Dillian White out of all them. He ain't fighting no Luis Ortiz.
First of all, Dillian White, that ain't gonna happen because Dillian White finna be fighting AJ on April 13th.
Right.
So he ain't gonna get that fight. You know?
Man, what the fuck? They be lying too much about AJ, dog. First they say he coming to Brooklyn to fight Big Baby. Now he fighting Dillian
White. Let's talk about old AJ Hoan, because first of all, I want to bring up this interview. He's gonna fight. We already knew he was gonna fight Dillian White.
Yep.
That's the fight that he's got. That's the fight that he's got. It's probably gonna be a win. There was rumors about the Jarrell Miller fight. It wasn't nothing set in stone. It was just rumors. But in the interview that he said this weekend, and matter of fact, I might bring it up and play it again. But like I did last night on Ack channel. He said that he's willing to fight all the top heavyweights: Jarrell Miller, Luis Ortiz. I forgot Dillian White. You know, if he can't secure a fight with Wilder and Fury. So as a panel, one by one, what do y'all think of what he said in that interview?
He's full of shit and he's a fucking liar. You can make your mouth say anything. Action speaks louder than words. This whole punk pussy coward ass bitch that's a pilgrim and a colonizer lover is a fucking liar. Ever since Wilder Fury happened, he's been over here trying to do damage control. That nigga's a pussy. I guarantee you, if Luis Ortiz said you get 90% of the proceeds, I'll take 10%. Just let me get in the ring with you. Anthony Joshua still him and Eddie Hearn bitch ass still no, this and that. And I made a bunch of people mad on Blue Bloods Sports TV last night because Eddie Hearn thought some Wilder ain't worth 50-50. So I put in the comments like this is all I put, just like this. We all knew Eddie German, AJ are liars. They don't want this fight. To hell with them. And fuck this white devil. So people, you're going to white devil, this and that. Yeah, he is a white devil. You know what I'm saying? He's a pilgrim. He's a colonizer. Like Black Pop fans say, he come up here with his bottle of alcohol and a smallpox blanket and his Bible. The white man's Bible. That's what he come up here with. Fuck him.
Hey, CB, bro. I mean, I those comments had me rolling though. Yeah, yesterday when I saw that video, bro. But you're right, man. You 100% right, bro.
Yeah, you know why? I'm gonna give y'all a perfect example. I can turn pro dance like, look, I'm finna fight Anthony Joshua. I'm not gonna fight, man. I've been on the motherfucking couch. I'm gonna need some fights to get ready for him. Anthony Joshua, on the other hand, can say when they say I went wide the next, yes, sir, I'm begging. No, man. You're just trying to make it look like sort of way when y'all sign to fight Dillian White. Eddie Hearn could be like, well, we tried to offer Wilder the fight, and he didn't want it because guess what? They're gonna fight Dillian White, and then they're gonna fuck around and probably fight Jarrell Miller, or if not Jarrell Miller, then Alexander Usyk.
I can see that happen. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So what's your take on it, 503? You quiet over there. You ain't our fella, you next.
Oh man, it sounds good, it look good, man. But what is really hitting for, man? That's really what I want to say. I want to see him fight this dude right here, man. I think Wilder should go and come out and call a bluff because I seen an interview with Ben Davison. I didn't watch the interview you talking about, Smack. But it's looking like Fury and his team don't want that Wilder smoke no more. They trying to sit back and wait to see what him and AJ gonna do. So I think Wilder should take
Fury hurt right now. Fury still got a concussion. He in concussion protocol.
A grade 3 concussion. Stay ready. That shit that he got.
He got a concussion. He got a concussion for real.
Yeah.
Come on, man. 503. Come on now, man. Let's keep it real. You saw the way that man got hit with that right hand and then that left hand. The man.
To be honest with you, hey, if Deontay Wilder had a little bit more stamina, he might have fucked around and killed him.
If Deontay Wilder came in at 220, he would have been dead.
Wow. Man, I didn't know that.
Go ahead. Go ahead, 503.
I just want Wilder to call them hoes bluff, man. That's all, man. You know what I'm saying?
They're not gonna do shit.
I don't think he gonna get the Fury rematch, man. Or like you say, he can take the trash out with that whole Brazil. You know what I'm saying? Cut them titties off. You know what I'm saying?
But we're gonna see. But you know what? But on 503, I'll tell you this though. This is, per Frank Warren, you know what I'm saying, from the guy Michael Benson of the UK on Twitter. He said, Tyson Fury, wholeheartedly wants a Deontay Wilder rematch. And they said we should know something by, early time in January. They said they already been negotiating.
But see, this why I'm confused, though, bro. I'm confused.
Look, Ben Davis is just a trainer. He's not a part of negotiations. He can say what he wants, but if Tyson Fury wants that, you know what I'm saying? Because Tyson Fury, he's going to come back over to the States. They're going to probably fight in Vegas this time because Vegas going to put up an exorbitant amount of cash for that fight because they seen did you see the way the Staples Center was rocking? Yeah. They had the Staples Center on fire. So just imagine them at the T-Mobile Arena in Vegas around May or something like that. And it's going to be epic.
My birthday.
Yeah.
I'll be in Vegas.
For that second fight, I'm not missing Wilder Fury 2. I'm not. That fight right there, that's too goddamn epic. Mandatory must be there. That fight is going to generate double the money what it did this time. Easily it's going to double.
Facts.
But my thing is though, you got Frank Warren saying one thing, you got these reporters saying another, and his trainer saying he don't want him to fight Wilder no more. He don't want him to come back to the States because he feel like they got robbed and all this and all that. So you got like 3 different people saying 3 different things, man. That's my thing.
But you got to run. I'll say that this way. Let me tell you the decipher this. Frank Warren talked over there to Michael Benson, who was, credit. He's 9 times out of 10. He's very accurate. Okay, Ben Davidson just a fucking trainer. He does not have no negotiate. It's not like you're talking to Jay Diaz, who's Deontay Wilder trainer. Slash manager. He's not. It's nothing like that.
Hey, Hyphy say why you look like Adrian Broner though with that beard.
That fuck boy look like me. I'm 37 years old.
Get on his ass.
I'm a grown ass man. Like AD. No. It ain't about being. It's about whooping ass and being a man over here. That's what I am.
Hey, CB, you slap the shit out of AB if you see him.
And AB ugly as fuck. So tell Hyphy, fuck you, nigga. I take offense to that. Yeah, that's what I do.
I'm just playing, bro. I'm just playing.
Yeah, they
play.
Oh shit.
y'all got CB Waller right now. You got him. Oh man.
This CB in the flesh right here. What you see is what you get.
CB always on one though, man. That boy crazy.
I swear you.
No, I just tell her how it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just the cloth I'm cut from. That's just man. I'll tell anybody. I'm a horrible liar. I've never liked to lie. I'm gonna tell you what it is. You don't like it. I'm sorry. I ain't sorry.
Man, speaking of liars, if Eddie Hearn would just stop lying so much.
That's what I want to see. I promise you, KQ, not me to touch up, but if I see that motherfucking Eddie Hearn, I got so many words for that bitch ass nigga.
Man, I know. It's just that I really believe he's a pathological liar. He can't help it.
You ain't gotta believe it. That's a known fact. That's a known fact.
The camera, he got a lie. Like it's like drugs and alcohol. He say, I must lie. Now we don't believe Wilder's 50 like nobody's worth 50-50 with AJ. AJ's over there in that little small little pond of swans, you know what I'm saying, of UK. Nick, you over here in the mother, you coming to the America. This the Atlantic, the Indian, and the Pacific Ocean, all combined, okay? Nobody knows who Anthony, as Stephen A. call him, Anthony Johnson. We don't know who he is, you know. We don't know who you are. Like AJ needs to show me that you can sell out the Barclays by yourself.
Right.
Get a Berman Savern, AJ, and go sell out the Barclays.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Which he ain't falling down to water, knock his ass to the next millennium. So what the hell? And that's real. So it's like, man, it's crazy. Like, we need to get these fights on, like, 2018, to me, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Deontay Wilder and that Tyson Fury fight saved 2018 because it was very, very underwhelming. It was. As far as like matchup wise. There's a lot of matches that we should have had that we didn't get, so we're gonna see what 2019 brings. It's the fights that we want to see. Hopefully, with the PBC having a 3-year, big deal with Showtime and Fox now, we should get these fights now. You know what I'm saying? We should see Gervonta Davis 3 times this year. Hopefully, he said he is, but we're gonna see. So we need to see at least Deontay Wilder. We're gonna see him at least twice. I'm not gonna say 3 times, but I would love to see him 3 times. I would say Fury, Joshua, and Dominic Breazeale, because the last fight gonna be like a tune-up anyway with Dominic Breazeale. That's a 2-round fight.
Yeah.
So.
Actually, I don't even want it to be a 2-round fight. I want him to stretch that bitch out. I want him to beat the brakes off that hoe 10 rounds straight. Punish that bitch. Whoop that hoe. Whoop that hoe. Fuck that. Punish him. No, you don't early knockout.
See, I told you.
Get him what the fuck he been asking for. He been asking for his ass whooping for a year. Give him what the fuck he been asking for. Beat the brakes off.
Indeed. They ready. I told my wife, I said, "You Texans, boy, that whole word, that's like saying hello to y'all, boy. That whole, she got that word there too, because she from Texas too. That ho, whoop that motherfucking hoe. Man, that hoe. Man, I told that hoe. I told her, boy, that's a down south word. That's a Texas word. Damn, that whole word, boy. I told my wife, I said, y'all love the word hoe down here for real. Y'all love that word.
Okay, yeah.
But see, stay ready. I seen that with you, especially Black Fight fan, man. And my wife got a bad too. That whole word. I was like, God damn. Y'all know any other labels had the whole time. What's whole? Y'all said with such vitriol angle, like, ho! I said, okay, you really meant that, didn't you? I really meant that whole word. Like, God damn.
Every syllable. It's a one syllable word, but we go.
I told you Texans do that. Y'all say every syllable. How? No, even when you say regular, you don't even understand like the meaning and the full. I was like, damn, baby, like, I mean, just say hold that so just vengeance. She do. You know, my wife grew up like, God damn.
Hey, that's my word. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, and I'm gonna tell you, you know, if anybody ever wanted to fight me or figure out a way to piss me off, is one word that I can't stand. I ain't gonna lie to you. And if somebody ever call me a pussy, well, if you want to see somebody, I'm taking shirt off and it's time to go. Ain't no more talking. Ain't no more talking.
You know what I thought it was? I'm telling people, you know what I thought it was? I thought it was the word that triggered me off. You know what I'm saying? That made me clicking crazy. That's bitch. You say that, oh man, that right there, I done lost it. Like, man, I go, man, yeah, oh yeah, oh, okay, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly. I got my word that pisses me off the most is when you say the R word retard. Oh, we scrapping, bro. I'm taking off my gloves and that we scrapping, bro. That's it. That's fucking it, bro. No, it's over. We scrapping. I'm gonna beat your ass to death, bro. Ain't no going back for that shit, bro.
Oh shit. Oh damn. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's it, bro. No more.
What happened?
I said, what was that word again? Abel Bahari?
Yeah, I said like if you say the R word to me, bro, that's it. We done. It's over.
And you know, bitch ain't really bad to me because me and my homeboys like, what up, bitch? What's up with it? You know, we talk like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's how it is in Texas. Like, bitch is a friendly word. That's a word here in Texas. But you know,
I'm gonna say it like this, man. Chicago, that bitch word to get your ass aired out. Like, no, we don't play that like that. That make us clicking crazy. Like, bitch, who the fuck you talking to?
If you call a dude a pussy here in Texas, like that right there, they know off top you're not playing, and this ain't a friendly conversation, and it's time to square. Am I lying? 503.
Hell nah, you ain't lying. You call a nigga a pussy, you call a nigga a hoe ass nigga. That's how you know he's square.
Yeah,
when they say,
503, that's my wife lying with that. She hoe ass nigga. Hoe.
When she say hoe ass nigga, she ready to squabble.
Yeah, really is. She really is. That's exactly what it is. That means,
you know like she said that she got that whole word. I seen her talk some this whole hoe ass bitch or this hoe ass nigga.
Hey, let me tell you. Let me tell you something. When she say that whole ass, when she say that phrase right there, that means whoever she's talking about is on site. Period.
Yeah. Let me just say this too. Stay ready as well, man. I mean, you call me a retarded ass nigga, bro. Game over. We scrapping. We scrapping.
hey, well, I understand because that's too disrespectful. Like retarded ass nigga. Like, hold on, what the fuck you talking about? Like,
hey, Bakari talk about hoe can be used to describe a person, place, or thing in Texas. You goddamn right.
Hey, he ain't lying. That's a motherfucking noun down here in Texas. I learned that.
I have a whole conversation with 503 right now, and it can start off like, hey. Say, man, I was hiding at this hoe yesterday. Man, she was at that whole Claudia house, you know. So we went over to that hoe and we chilled for a cool thing, you know what I'm saying?
And then I fucked your shit out that hoe. That's what.
Yeah, you know. And then some of these hoe ass niggas came over here, man. They got the tripping, so you know I had to 4-5 under the seat, so I had to grab that hoe. And you
know, and how many times you been saying a hoe already? At least about 10 to 15 times. I told you just roll it. And just roll off y'all tongue.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing with John in Philly. Like when I go to Philly, they're like, hey, pass that John. You know, yeah, man, I hollered at a bad John last night, man. And you know that John, she was stuck up, but you know, I just said F that John. I'm not messing with that John. And when they find some shoes, and yo, dog, I want to cop them Johns. Them Johns are hot. I'm like, man, now you guys got me saying John. So when I'm in Cali, I'd be like, hey, pass that John. They're like, what did you say? I'm like, that's just some Philly slang, man. It's a John. It's like how you use hoe as a person, place, or thing.
I like hoe better though. I go
for the same thing. I know in New York they be saying joints. You know, man, I'm gonna crop that joint there.
Yeah, it's joints in New York.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's tings in Toronto.
What is that in Toronto?
It's ting, a ting of tings, you know what I mean? Things, okay, you got a ting on you know what I mean? Everything's a ting. Your girl's a ting. Yo, I had a nice ting. I had a nice ting with me the other night, you know what I mean? Took her back to the gates, you know what I mean? And I dealt with that ting, you know what I mean? That's how it goes down.
I be hearing Drake say that shit, man.
Yeah. Drake says it.
That must be big in Canada.
So hey, so what y'all plans for the New Year's? How y'all gonna bring in the New Year's, man?
Shit, man, I'm wife and my daughter's getting dressed, about to go over to brother-in-law's house, sit over there, you know, drink and eat, bring New Year in safe, man.
Right on.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna pop some things too. Yeah, we're gonna edit motherfucker out. Yup.
You know, I can't air mine out. I can't. I stay in Katy. Matter of fact.
Oh, really?
Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all something.
Oh shit. He finna go get that big ass thing, man.
Let me see. What is that? Is that a peacemaker?
This is my baby.
Let me see.
I don't pull that hoe out, man. Let
he got the ting on him. He got the ting on him.
This is one of them. This ain't all of them. This is one. This is one.
What are you doing for New Year's? Stay ready.
Stay ready. Stay ready. Got that, man. You better be on your best behavior type thing. You better be on your best behavior.
You said what?
Drinking.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, me.
You got a Mac T?
You got a Universal Soldier.
That's a.
You got that Universal Soldier.
I was gonna say that's one of them A's.
That's an AR. Yeah. What that? That's an AR-15.
AR 300 blackout AR-15. I shoot AK rounds on it.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
That man.
The real ting that.
Yeah, we do it big down here, man. The long stuff, man. Everything bigger.
Wow. You got the Universal Soldier joint.
Oh yeah, I like that.
He got the Metal Gear Solid joint.
I'm about to say he better watch out when you step on his property too.
What? Okay. It's just
that's when you be chasing them wild hogs.
No, that's just to cut the apples.
Let's say the wild hogs. Oh man.
Let me tell you about a wild hog. Let me tell you about hunting the wild hog.
Oh shit.
If you shoot a wild hog, you ain't finna pick no big ass wild hog up. So you're gonna have to gut him right there on the field.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hogs are small.
You're not finna pick no wild hog up by yourself.
How many pounds do they weigh?
A baby is about, if you want to shoot a good tender baby, and if that's what you're gonna shoot, you're still looking at about 80 to 90 pounds.
Wow.
And if you shoot a big ass sow, you look at anywhere from 300-400 pounds.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dang.
Crazy.
That's huge.
Yeah, man, you gonna have to take me back to East Texas, man, so I can go hunting with your ass one day, man.
Oh man, anytime, bro. Anytime, man. Cause you can hunt hogs in all year long, and they stay on my aunt's property, so you know.
Okay.
They always on her property and shit, so we can damn sure do that. Matter of fact, this one for sale right here. So,
and who you think you is, man? Dirty Harry?
Y'all ain't
He was the Punisher.
Man, I need to come out to Texas, man, because you can't carry them things in New York. You heard?
You going all the way under the. They don't play with them gun laws. And me and Fuller stay, you going all the way under the jail with those.
Nigga, you
the
get
Punisher.
10 years for a goddamn 4-5 in that bitch. You gonna they gonna put you under the jail cell for a goddamn pistol.
This fool is the Punisher.
503 stupid.
That's why I don't go to them states like that.
He said that's why I'll go there and see that fool.
Hell no.
This guy is the Punisher.
Nigga said he the Punisher.
Call him Dirty Black Harry with a beard.
Call of Duty.
Hey, you know.
Hey, stay ready. You know what I just thought of too? You be looking like Rick Ross, the Punisher.
They call me Rose at work.
Well, you know, New Year's I'm chilling, man. You know, there's no turn up. You know, I'm going to see the crazy Cape Verdean, and that's about it. You know.
What the fuck is that shit, bro?
What the crazy Cape Verdean?
Yeah, what's that?
Cape Verdean.
Cape Verdean is a West African island, and the women there, they're like bomb as hell, but they're crazy as hell. And this one I'm going to, she's really crazy, but you know, it's all good. You know, it's chill. I'm just chilling.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm just gonna go and pick my son up in a little while, and we're gonna chill here at the house, man. You know. So.
You know, people invite me to go to the club, but you know, them clubs, dude, like they're kind of corny out here, especially where I live. There's nothing but like some bougie old like Caucasians.
What the fuck you live at, man? In Soho or something, man?
No, I live by LAX, the Los Angeles airport.
You in Cali?
Yeah, and it's like the clubs are like corny, bro. Like they're seriously corny, man. Like. And most of the chicks there look anorexic, man. So I'm not really.
Yeah, I already know. There's a lot of models out there.
Like those chicks are anorexic looking, malnourished looking. You know, like so.
They had to make weight, champ. No,
you know, I'm straight. I'm straight, bro. They did have to make weight to get in the club. They had to make weight to get in the club. It's like, oh, you're too fat. You can't get in. You know.
Hey, wait, which part of LA you live in, though, Fuller?
I live like West LA. You know, you familiar with West LA?
Maybe. I got some family down in I think central Los Angeles though, so I might have swung by there a couple of times. Just probably didn't notice.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's West LA, and you know West LA is chill and stuff like that. You got nice beaches and stuff, but it's just like a bunch of corny people around here, man. Like to be honest, like I'm not trying to go to South Central, although I could go to South Central and really turn up. But you know the cops are all going to be down there, you know, because that's where they let them off. That's where they let them off at in South Central.
Go hit Crenshaw and Slauson for us, baby.
Yeah, hey, I be there a lot too. I be on Crenshaw and Slauson a lot, bro. Like
my brother. Well, he last I heard he was in Florida. I ain't talked to my brother in years, but he's from Crenshaw. Yeah, Crenshaw.
Yeah, nah, I be in Crenshaw, man. Crenshaw is chill, you know. Crenshaw Slauson. They have a store there. This guy named. This rapper named Nipsey Hussle have a store. I go to his store a lot.
That's my boy, Nipsey.
Yeah, I go to his store, the Crenshaw and Slauson store, and you know, go there, chop it up.
No gifted. Don't go get it. Don't get it.
Yeah, he's nice, bro.
In your building.
He's nice.
Yeah, that boy nominated for a Grammy, man. His album.
Yeah, man, his album good, bro. His album good, bro. His album fire. Huh?
That album first should have got one.
Yeah, it was a mixtape though, bro. It wasn't really an album. You know what I mean?
Man, it jammed though.
Yeah, Mailbox Money I like too. I like Mailbox Money. Yeah, the second one that came after.
Yeah.
But you guys got the heat in Texas too, man. I'm telling you.
Man, appreciate that.
You guys got the. I'm gonna visit Texas, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna just like drive through.
I wish some of my rappers like Trey can get back on the radio.
Exactly.
My cousin about to drop some heat for y'all boys. So hey,
That's good.
if y'all not following J Dog, no sinners on Instagram, go follow him.
That's your cousin, J Dog?
Yeah, that's my cousin.
Okay. That's my wife. My wife fucking them heavy, boy. She love that first 48. Like, she be smashing it.
Yeah, that's my cousin. He got something for y'all boys. He dropping 3 albums. I don't know when, but I know he dropping No Sinners, Behind 10-3, and I forgot that other one. He had a name for it. I can't remember, but yeah, he got 3 coming out for y'all real soon and real quick.
Yeah, let me know when it comes, man.
Yeah.
He was in the studio last night on Instagram Live. Yeah, he dropped he put out a whole bunch of snippets of some of the songs that he dropping, and he dropping some heat for real.
That's what's up.
What's his IG?
J Dog No Ceilings.
Okay.
I'll send it to you, CV. You on my IG?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro.
Mac, you know if 7-8 is coming on tonight, or he bringing in the New Year's with the family or something?
I think 7-8 is coming on. Matter of fact. So yeah, let me get everybody's last words.
All right, well, I'll go first. I want to wish everybody on the panel and the chat and just all over safe and happy New Year. Y'all be safe. Y'all party safe. Drink responsibly. You're getting fucked up. Keep your ass in the house. You know what I'm saying? Around your loved ones, people that really love you and fuck with you, man. And let's bring in 2019. 2018 was rough, but 2019, you know what I'm saying? We steady moving forward. Salute to the whole LDBC and everybody else. Love every one of my brothers. Y'all be safe. Peace.
All right. Go ahead. Abel Sanchez, give me your last words.
Well, he said.
Shit slipped off, and that's a cuss word on my channel. I don't know. Yeah, that came out. Abel Mahari. My bad, bro.
Nah, I know you were just playing. But yeah, man, I appreciate being on the panel, man. And this is actually the first time you get to see the whole face. But, it was a great chat. Enjoyed listening to y'all. And y'all have a safe New Year and hope for big fights for 2019. And also one more message for Ack-Reacher. I hope you're ready. I hope you're hungry. Be waiting for runners.
Yeah, you making me hate Kel Brook, man. The more you say that.
Yeah. Happy New Year, guys.
All right. Happy New Year. Hey, Fuller, go ahead, man.
All right. Thanks for having me on the panel, man. I appreciate it. As always, I enjoyed this. Let's hope in 2019 we get the fights we want, or at least some decent fights that we can say, hey, that was a good fight. It was a good year for boxing. Shout outs to Texas, shout outs to New York.
We in this.
Shout outs to Chi-Town. Shout outs to also anybody in the chat from Philly, North Philly, West Philly, South Philly. Shout outs to all the major cities that are holding it down with the LDBC.
Yeah, salute to you. KQKC, go and shoot your last words for me. Okay, you done, KQKC? Well, all right, fella, go and shoot your last words for me.
Yeah, yes. Once again, respect for always shooting me that link. Stay ready. You know what I mean? It's been a dope end to this year. You know what I mean? And I hope everybody keeps on building in the new year. You know what I mean? As we embark on a new year, 2019, everybody's platform, everybody's channel continues to grow and whatnot. Salute to everybody on the panel. KQKC, Fuller Sports, Abel Mahari, 503 Lion, Ack-Reacher, Rough House Boxing, and CB Sports TV. Salute to everybody, and have a safe and happy New Year's. Salute.
All right. Rough House, I see you in the building. Go on, give me your last words, man. I hate you missed the show, man. We had a good show, man.
Man, my bad, bro. Man, I had to take care of some stuff with the fam, bro. But as always, man, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Being in the presence of such knowledgeable brothers discussing this good boxing talk. You know what I'm saying? And always, as always, I rock so heavy with the big homie. Stay ready. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, salute to the whole LDBC. Everybody out there, have a safe, prosperous, blessed, happy new year. You know what I'm saying? 2019 is gonna be greater later, man. So if y'all like that good boxing talk, updates, breakdowns, predictions, man, y'all already know what it is. I am that boy Box. This is Rough House Boxing TV. Man, just make sure y'all stop by the house. Wipe your feet, close the door behind you, man.
All right,
Peace.
man. Fuller, go on, give me your last words, man. Fuller, you already got that Cape Verdean over there? Give me them last words, bro. All right, Ed, give me your last words. Ed, you there?
Yeah, I'm there. My fault. I didn't realize I was on mute.
I'm like, everybody's going on.
Nah. Yeah, man. I hope everybody have a safe New Year, and I don't know what I'm really gonna do yet. I'm being dragged to this party. I don't really party like that, you know. And I feel like I done seen everything. That's but hope
what
y'all.
am I with it?
I'm gonna text you where it's at. I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna show you what we work. I'm gonna show you what we work with this time. But yeah, man. That's about it, man. That, you know, I hope all y'all do good. I hope we get better fights. I know we're not gonna always get the fights that we want, but I hope that we get better fights going into 2019. I hope we really do get to see this Tank and Loma. Who knows? And I hope maybe we'll get Anthony Joshua and Wilder and Tyson Fury. He may heal from his brain concussion. You know, I don't know. You know, just hopefully we get something going on. You know. And that's it, man. Shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to my boy Mac. I know he gonna tell y'all to stay ready. You ain't gotta get ready if you stay ready.
Always.
Shout out already. Everybody on the panel, man.
Already. Hey, 503, give me your last words. The other half for the Houston Hard Hitters.
Oh man, you know what it is, man. Shit, man. Salute to the whole panel, man. Everybody that came on today. Appreciate everybody being patient with me. My shit was fucking up on my raggedy ass phone, but I had to switch it up right quick. Salute to my boy Ack Fuller, KQKC Rough House, my nigga All Fella, and the homie Abel that jumped on with us for the first time, man. I hope we can all come back together and do this again 2019. Can't forget about my boy CB Sports TV. Y'all be sure to subscribe to everybody and to my boy Stay Ready, my brother. You know what I'm saying? That keep this thing going. You know what I'm saying? One half for the Houston Hard Hitters, man. I on 503 line, straight out of Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? And
go ahead.
I just want everybody, man, to just have a safe New Year's, man. Whether you're popping firecrackers or you popping them things, you're getting drunk. You know what I'm saying? Just be safe out there, man.
All right, here I'm gonna let y'all get a snippet of Jay new song, man. Check this out. Let me know what y'all think. This goes for everybody to check too. It's just a snippet. So I don't know if y'all listen to Texas music or not, but this it's dropping soon.
What you mean if we listen to Texas music? We always do. Man.
I ain't even settling for better. I sacrifice good for great. Any day for the day, wherever we ate in many ways. God kisses never miss. What you mean I ain't ever pop the bitch? Never stop screaming, fuck wishing. Now they all screaming, no feeling. Niggas guys delivering.
So there y'all go, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. Look, today is the New Year's. It's New Year's Eve. I know everybody's gonna be doing their thing, whether you're going out drinking or smoking or however you gonna bring in the New Year's. Just do me a favor. Call the Uber, homie. If you can't call an Uber and you drive somewhere while you're sober, don't get on the road drunk or high. They got a whole free 1-800 number. It's a toll-free number that you can call and get a free tow for 10 miles. It's 1-800-222-4357. Again, that number is 1-800-222-4357. Man, don't get on the road drunk tonight. We don't need no death, no fatalities. We need everybody making it home to their people tonight. At the end of the day, it's about just enjoying life and having fun, not putting nobody else in danger. So, man, just be safe, because if you follow me and you out there drinking and driving, man, you a whole hoe out here, and I'm telling you that now. There go that whole word again. You a whole hoe out here. But I appreciate everybody for subbing to my channel, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through. I appreciate everybody on the panel. CB Sports, Abel Mahari, Oddfella, Rough House, KQKC, Fooler, Ack. Ack is always in the building. No matter if nobody else come through, Ack, Rough House, and 503 gonna be there. I appreciate all y'all for coming through. And y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to these brothers. Make sure y'all get my boy Ack-Reacher 45 over 100 subs this week. This week. We need that to happen this week. Before anything else, we need to get Ack-Reacher 45 over 100 subs.
Yeah, man. Me and Mac like at 300. Man, if you sub to me, dog, sub to my boy Ack, dog.
Sub to Ack. And I'm pushing him all week. And I'm gonna put his link to his channel in the description of this video. So y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to him, man. And shout out to the almighty LDBC, Lions Den boxing community, man. The new media, Black Media Row. You know we out here working, we grinding every day, all day. Small work, no pay. All work, no pay. But y'all know what it is, man. If you smash that like button too, by the way, smash that hoe. It helps with the visibility. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be a part of the notification game and get notifications every time I drop a video or go live. Man, I appreciate everybody coming through, and y'all know what it is. It's Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. One.
Hey, it's time for real.
Hey, it's time for real.
Already.
Already.
Hey, y'all share this video to your social media platforms.
Already. We had fun today, man. Y'all share it, like, comment, all that good shit.
All right. Y'all have a good weekend, bro.
Watch out for them peoples out there tonight.
And they out. Watch out for them. Watch out for them.
Hey, y'all have a good New Year, brothers.
All right.
Yeah, same to you.